Good evening, morning, actually. The Samsung Galaxy Note 9 has been announced. One of the first things that I noticed when they brought everything out is that they actually have two colors that will actually, one color that I didn't expect them to have, and that was the purple. 6.4 inches on the screen, so they have about the same as last year. Something else I found noteworthy is that YouTube named the Note 9 a signature device. I've never heard of them doing that for any other smartphone before, so that was super special. I noticed that they kind of dressed it up with some of the fancy words that Apple uses this time. Now, it fit well, and they're right, but it was like, okay, I see what you're doing there. Kind of spicing up the jargon a little bit. It's okay though, because Samsung can actually back it up. As per the rumors that most of you have probably heard, there is a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Yes! I would love to see how... Kitty, what is it? I would love to see how that increases battery life and if it will, because some people, what is it, kitty cat? Some people can say that they can go all day with their Note 8 right now. Oh, don't you go tearing on that, hey! It comes with a base storage of 128 gigs. What? With a micro SD card, this is more than enough for most people. However, they do make not a 256 gigabyte version, they make a 512 gigabyte version. So suck it, Apple. It's expandable with Samsung's upcoming micro SD card to a terabyte. Terabyte. It's terribly awesome. Inside the Note 9 we'll find a 10nm processor. I'm assuming that's the Snapdragon 845, even though I didn't hear a number come out of his mouth. I could have missed it, but it's f***ing fast. And for the gamers, they had the CEO of the company that made Fortnite on stage announcing that the Note 9 would be the first Android phone to get Fortnite when it comes out in beta, which is, now I've never played it, but I'd like to. AKG tuned stereo speakers are found again on this newest version of the Note. And something else that they kind of brought back as far as mentioning it in the keynote is from the S7 and S7 Edge. It's a water carbon cooling system. Like, that sounds badass. I'd love to look into that and see what exactly that entails that the phone has in it, but water, carbon, cooling, all three of those words are amazing to find associated with a phone. Some other things that they've upgraded since the Note, or since the S9, excuse me, is intelligent camera. They say that if it notices a smudge on the screen or if somebody blinks during your shot, it will tell you and give you a notification that, hey, not everything was right in this picture. I'd love to see how that works when more hands-on videos about it come out. Kind of like a lot of the Sony TVs, the intelligent camera can identify different things inside the shot, like it would identify a face here and then probably boxes back here. Kitty. And then change the colors of them accordingly to make them look the best that they can. Scene recognition is what they called it. And as predicted and also rumored, the S Pen does have Bluetooth, and it can act as a remote shutter, and it can act as a forward-backward PowerPoint presentation slider. What was cool about it is the guy actually was using the pen to move the slides back and forth during the presentation, and he did that for a while before actually telling everybody, I've been doing it with this thing. So that was pretty cool. Being able to play or pause YouTube videos, that's pretty pimpin', just with the click of the little button. The charge lasts for half an hour, but 30 seconds inside the phone recharges it completely. And when the battery ends, like seriously, does anybody use their S Pen longer than 30 minutes at a time? I never do. It just doesn't happen. However, if you do happen to run out of battery, stick it in there for 30 seconds and then pull it back out and it'll be ready to go again. Only the Bluetooth functions need to have that charge. So say your pen goes dead, which is a cool, like, I love that we can even say that, then you can still use it in the exact same way as you could use the Note 8's pen without the Bluetooth parts. So you won't lose like, hey, it won't work anymore. Won't have to worry about that. Now you no longer need a dock to support DeX. You can actually just get one of the adapters, plug it into it. It goes from USB Type-C to HDMI, Like I could use it on my monitor right here, just plug it straight in. I think the reason why they could, or reason how they could get rid of the dock is because they have that water carbon cooling system in there to replace the need for the fans. Something that I also considered noteworthy is that you can use DeX and also pick the same phone up that's supplying DeX to the big monitor and do everything you could normally do on there. So it's doing those two things at once, using the pen to take notes on a video that you shot. That's kind of the example that the demonstrator, I forget his name, that's one of the things that he did, and I thought that was pretty pimpin'. They talked about some other stuff like Bixby 2.0, but I would like to wait until more information comes out about it and then make a separate video about that. But in a nutshell, that is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 announcement. Much of it has already been leaked. However, it still feels good to get confirmation, official confirmation from the company. We're going to end the video with an appreciation for our patrons, namely the Scotties that pay anywhere from $10 to $15 a month. And those are Unit Omega, Christopher Caswell, Sin O, Eric Price, Josh Utley, Kyler, Nick Hawks, Shannon Jones, Spidget, Stephen Nichols, and Stuart Glover.
I stay with my Scotties. My Scotties are my boys. I ride with them. And I put that on the generation.
We would also do one for the Super Beamers anywhere from $5 to $6 a month, but there aren't any. So we're just going to do the Beamers, the ones that pay anywhere from $1 to $2 a month, and those are David Larson, Excelsior, and Encrypted Bunny. Keep noting and stay beaming. Copper, purple, copper, copper, purple, blue with the gold pin, which I personally think is Discord. Shut up. The note. I mean, bleh. And then optimize the. Much of it has already been leaked already. We would also.